40 years ago on Christmas Eve, my wife and I watched spellbound as Apollo 8 circled the moon. And crystal clear the words came through the intervening space. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And I could feel the hair rising on the back of my neck. Massive technological achievement, coupled with one of the most ancient statements in all of literature, but perfectly appropriate. No sense of dissonance, no sense of distance. Science and belief in God perfectly welded together. And that image stands with me as I think of the tragic irony of our 21st century in the West, where some of the cleverest people in the world are devoting their lives to deleting God from the equation of meaning and morality. Brilliant physicist Stephen Hawking opines that Christianity is a fairy story for those people afraid of the dark. So it may be if God does not exist. But if God does exist, ladies and gentlemen, as I pointed out in the Times in my rejoinder to Hawking, then atheism looks very much like a fairy story for people afraid of the light. Statements by scientists are not always statements of science. And our problem, and the nettle we need to grasp, is that the authority of science is being misused. I'm passionate about science, but I'm also passionate about grasping the nettle of its abuse. In what we now call scientism, the idea that science has answers to all questions. Richard Dawkins claims that God is a delusion, and in his book he defines a delusion to be a false belief held in the face of strong evidence to the contrary. I believe that the grip of naturalism in our culture is propped up by a series of atheist delusions that we need to expose, a patch of nettles that we need to grasp. And the first of them has been referred to tonight. It is that science and God are at war.